So some more work for those with an S posture. So the S posture being this position. So if I'm in neutral, an S posture will have excessive lumbar lordosis, which is a tilting forward of the pelvis and potentially a pulling in from the T12 vertebra, but also around the thoracic spine, which tends to shunt the head forward, but also limiting rotations in all directions. So if you have that issue and you don't have any equipment, you can still do some good mobility work at home yourself using a wall. So a big part of this thoracic kyphosis that we have, which restricts rotation, is a shortening through the anterior shoulder girdle. So a shortening of your pecs and your biceps through the front. So what we can do here is press up against the wall, straight arm, and we can turn away from the wall, keeping your shoulder close to the wall, and I can feel a big, strong pec stretch, but it's also a bicep stretch and potentially a neural stretch, a nerve stretch through there, through the brachial plexus. So you can lift your fingers off the wall and turn your head the other way, and that's how you'll get that nice, well, I quite like it, a sharp kind of nerve stretch. You might get a tingling in your hand if you're lucky, and same facing the other way. The next progression, or certainly one that will be better having done that, is the angel wing. So we get up against the wall, flatten out our spines, try and reduce and minimize the gaps at the back of the neck and the back of the lower back. And from this position, we can then reach up and try and keep contact with the wall the whole time with our spine and with the backs of our arms. And the other variation is in this position to do a 90-90 drill. So squeezing the shoulder blades back and down, but not allowing any change in the gaps behind the spine there. So this will make it a bit more natural for you to be in a neutral spine rather than the S posture. The problem with just simply trying to fix this is that if the wet wear of the body, so the hardware, the wet wear, the musculoskeletal system is not adapted in that manner, it's going to take a lot of tension for you to pick yourself back up into that correct position. And that tension alone, the ability to really squeeze hard into that position, is going to make it difficult for you to have full range of motion and natural athleticism in your swing, because there's just too much rigidity. So we need to try and release off the areas that are too short and tight, strengthen the areas that are a little bit weak, and then create a natural neutral position in your swing so that you can naturally sit in neutral spine and get full range of motion. So enjoy fixing that S posture.